Hello guys, so today I'm gonna show how to replace the 1.5-liter Bronco and Escape water pump. Raise up the vehicle and then remove the underskid plate, and then passenger side fender guard. Do not remove the whole assembly, just put it away. And then workshop says for the Bronco, sucking the AC and remove alternator to access the bottom of the water pump. But I found a bunch of room and looks like it doesn't need an AC recover and remove the alternator. Look at that, I drained the coolant. Now I found plenty of room in the bottom of this place. So it's a water drain plug is so much hard to get into the access. So I just disconnected this transmission cooler line because cooler line connected to the radiator. So I drained the coolant and I found this one and serpentine belt top upside water pump location. Now it's leaking and slightly dripping water, and then just drain the coolant and then possibly this remove belt and then CAC charger cooler pipe and bracket is much plenty of room, and then now remove fender guard and access to see that water pump located between frame and engine side. There are lots of room. Bronco workshop says remove the alternator. That is stupid. And first you guys need to take out the serpentine belt. It doesn't have a tension type and a stretchy belt type. So I showed how to remove without tool. Workshop said it's a special kind of tool, but I don't use any that tool. That is a stupid tool and that does not work sometimes. So I just into the flat screwdriver inside into the outside pulley like this, and then play out gently serpentine belt and then driver belt to outward, and then crank shaft the pulley, and then push it into the flat screwdriver and then rotate the crankshaft gently, and then it goes out driver belt like this, and then it's just popped out from the pulley. This non-tensioner type is a stretchy belt type. It's the same as the 1.5-liter old 13 to 20, and also Fiesta and Fusion. It's the same thing. You guys do there like this. Push into the screwdriver and then pops out driver belt. Once it pops out the driver belt, you can hold the water pump pulley with the vice grip, or my case is using the big flat screwdriver and attach the 2 bolts and then hold the water pump pulley and then remove other water pump pulley bolts. You guys remove before the driver belt pulley, and then whatever warp you can use the vice grip and a flat screwdriver. And then once they're loose and remove the water pump pulley, you can see that water pump ready to remove. It has a star with socket. It's a special socket and a T40. Look at that. It's bottom water pump located at the bottom of the alternator. And why? I don't know why workshop says remove alternator, but it doesn't need to. It's plenty of the room access bottom. So it has 6 water pump bolt, but my case is a CAC charge air cooler from the turbocharger, and then C-clip remover, and then also bottom of the bracket, and then put away this charge cooler tube Banton away like this, and then much room access to the water pump. It's more easy to access and remove water pump. Yeah, right there, water pump ready to remover, and T46 bolt mounted and loose and remove all of the 6 started T40 bolt. It's a large loom. It can be accessed with electric wrench like this. Escape workshop says it doesn't say anything remove alternator, but this Bronco workshop manual says remove alternator. That is stupid things. But whatever, I just remove 6 water pump bolt, and then can take out water pump from the engine block. It has not a gasket, it's a sealing type, and then gasket. And then you guys, gasket comes with the water pump assembly. You don't need a separate order. So once order the water pump, it comes with the alternator. And then clean up cylinder block surface, mounting area, using the scratch plier and then clean leg. And then clean up as much as. And then slide the thin, apply the original coolant onto the gasket and into the hand tighten all of water pump mount bolt, and then torque down 93 Bronco, 97 Escape. I don't know why different. It's the same engine, same size water pump. And then mount water pump pulley bolt, 18 foot-pound. Whatever you guys up to previous, I explained to hold the bicycle and using the flat screwdrivers hold the pulley, two pulley bolts, and then do not turning the pulley, and then tighten the other last of bolt like this. It's very useful and then much faster than other way. This is stretchy type belt installation and pretty much tricky, but I did lots of experience, and then I did lots of 1.5 liter escape recall and other shop block replacement, and then I found much easiest way, my way. So I explained today two-way installation without tool and then this stretch belt. First I'm gonna show ice grip, and then you guys first attach the alternator and then AC and then water pump pulley and then crank pulley like this. And then workshop said it has a special tool, this one, but it's a stupid design. And I usually 1-inch C-clamp and a small size vice grip. I'm gonna show first using the vice grip, and using the vice grip, and then a sharp leg attached put the sharp leg on the belt, and then gently, do not force grab pulley and belt. Just slightly grab belt and pull it together, and then between I put the legs, some leg between ice cream jar and then belt, and then now crank shaft slightly turn 1 inch and 1 inch half like this, and then using the flat screwdriver, long one, and then look at that. It once you start crankshaft to rotate, it starts pulley out from the water pump pulley. So just rotate 1 inch and 1 inch half, and then push in belt to a water pump pulley using the long screwdriver and craybar. And then more 1 inch and 1 inch half, or sometimes 2 inch, and then do it again, the same thing, and then push into the belt to inside on a water pump pulley. Pray down and water pump inside the belt. It is starting out of the pulley and pushed in as much as. And then once the pushed in all belt onto the water pump pulley, you guys make sure all pulley onto the pulley belt, and then rotate more, and this looks like final step, and more rotate, and once the all of belt on the pulley, and then remove vice grip, and make sure all of belt practically on the pulley. I just recommend sometimes it doesn't not correctly installed because it's a stretchy belt type, So I just recommend 600-degree 1 ton, and then make sure all belt onto the all pulley. Now put the back to the fender guard and then on the skid plate, and then top of the coolant. This water pump, there's a last fail 1.5 liter escape. This new design 1.5 and 3 cylinder also starting fail. This picture is much worse on another Bronco. So I'm showing installation stretch belt type using C-clamp. C-clamp is much easier than vice grip. And then attach the C-clamp, pulley and belt, and then gently rotation, crank pulley, and the same way push down belt, push into the belt onto the water pump pulley. This video was taken 1.6 Fiesta. It's the same as the Fiesta 1.5, 1.6, and then Escape, Fusion, all the same. Escape and Fusion, you need to first remove a crank shaft angle sensor, and then attach the C-clamp, rotate the C-clamp, and then push it in belt onto the water pump pulley gently, and then keep doing the same step. It get into the belt onto the all pulley, alternator, water pump pulley, AC, and crankshaft pulley. Not very hard. I try to do the same way all of my job without tool. It has a Fiesta also special tool. This comes with a belt, some $200, but it is so shame. It doesn't need any special tool. Using the couple of dollars C-clamp and then small size vice grip and a leg, and it perfect work all of installation stretchy type belt. Thank you for watching.